Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. And our subject today is Master Dogen's great ambition. He realized what he was seeking. There is nothing more to attain. It is all in the palm of his hand. Nothing yet to achieve. It's all there. And so he immediately sets off and tries to achieve something. His teaching is that there are no goals. We need to drop all ambitions. We need to drop all desire to change life as it is. So he immediately sets out filled with ambitions. What are his ambitions? He's going to teach. He thinks that a lot of people are being taught the wrong way, and he's going to teach them the right way. He's got a mission. He's a missionary. How can this be? How can we have a teaching that says we should drop all goals, drop all thoughts of attainment, drop all ambitions, and yet have ambitions? It was the same for the Buddha. The Buddha, under the Bodhi tree, realized his great realization and immediately set out to teach, to educate. Actually, it took the gods to persuade the Buddha to do that. The Buddha at first was quite reluctant, but soon he was off on a mission. In our lives, too, we need ambitions. Ambitions in life are what get us out of bed in the morning. Otherwise, we just stay there under the covers. But we have food to put on the table, children to educate, jobs to get to. You need some ambitions to survive in this world. So how do you rectify your Zen practice, which tells you that life is just perfect as it is, nothing in need of change, with the need to get up and try to change stuff? Well, there are several ways to look at this, and Master Dogen's story is a key. First off, in our Buddhism, as I say many times, we're always working on channels that some people might consider to be contradictory. So on channel 1, drop all ambitions, drop all thought of change, drop all thought of attainment. On channel 2, have some goals, have some ambitions. Do both at once, without the least conflict, not two. How does that work out? Well, in a nutshell, it's a little like this. You have goals, you have thoughts of what you wish to achieve, you work very hard for it, and if it doesn't work out, switch the channel. It's okay. I'm going to plan. I want to go left, but life blows me right, not the way I want to go. Change the channel. Wherever I am, that's where I am. We can do both at once. Most people, if their goals don't turn out, get disappointed. And we're entitled to feel a little disappointment too. It's natural. But we also have this other channel going for us where there's nothing ever to be disappointed about, because however it turns out is just how it turns out. It's a jewel. That's one way that Zen people approach ambitions. Another way is we don't get wrapped up in them. Our self-worth is not hanging on them. We are who we are, whether we're richer than Bill Gates or the poorest guy in the park. We are who we are. So we don't even have a self to hang our self-worth on. So most people, for example, fill their bank account, fill their garage with a fancy car, try to get a big house because that's what their self-worth is. But our self-worth doesn't hang on such things. So what kind of ambitions should we have? Well, I think there's a difference between ambitions and ambitions. Master Dogen in the Eihei Shingi tells a story of a master who finds a jewel. His name is Master Dongkeng, and he stumbles upon a jewel. And to him, the jewel sitting there, which could make him rich, is just a rock, a pebble, until he realizes he can use it to feed hungry monks and educate them. Well, you see, we can have ambitions just to get rich, just to be famous. Buddhism discourages us from that. But to have ambitions to do good in the world, to have ambitions like Master Dogen did when he came back from China to teach, to spread the Dharma, Well, these are good ambitions. To have ambitions to be the richest guy on the block, not so important. To have ambitions to have a reasonably comfortable life for you and your family, to educate and feed your children, to do some good in the world, to maybe build a hospital, to build an orphanage. Those are good ambitions. And they're worth getting out of bed in the morning. So you see, that's how Buddhism encourages us to be ambitious. Ambition itself is not the problem. It's how we think of those ambitions, how bound up we are with them, and what ambitions we choose. Shall we sit with that?